Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. For this video, this is the overview of my BPT debut at Lake Travis down in Austin, Texas. This is stage 2 of the 2021 Bass Pro Tour. I qualified for this single event through my top 4 finish out of the Pro Circuit anglers at Lake Okeechobee for the MLF Pro Circuit. So the top 4 of the Pro Circuit anglers get to join the BPT anglers for you know, each event that they end up qualifying for. So that's how we're here. Really was excited to fish this event. I really do enjoy this format a lot. I think it fits my style in many ways. And even though Lake Travis really does not fit my style, it's a deep, clear fishery. It's a canyon fishery, a lot of bluff walls, a lot of rocky structure. But the main thing is the clear water. I mean, you could see 15, 20 foot deep in some cases. So clear water isn't necessarily, you know, in my wheelhouse. But I was still looking forward to this event nonetheless. To kind of give you a little bit of background as far as the practice period, practice went, you know, fairly well. I was able to find a pattern running some bluff walls with a Ned rig, a little finesse TRD in the new money color, and a finesse shrooms jig head. And I could catch plenty of fish doing that. I could catch both largemouth and Guadalupe bass, which were pretty cool to catch, I'll be honest. And I could catch a bunch of fish, but it seemed like every 10 fish I would catch a keeper, which had to be 1.5 pounds for this event for it to be a scoreable bass on Score Tracker. So I had that pattern, and then I also found this marina. Now this marina is I ended up catching a fish. It was about a 2-pounder on a 1.25 ounce chatterbait, just kind of on the break wall. And with that fish, there was about 15 other fish that were very similar size. And that made me realize that there was a load of fish in this marina, and ended up using my side imaging after I caught that fish and just kind of scanned the whole marina and realized that there was a bunch more fish. So I ended up marking a waypoint and labeling it as the juice. So I had both a Ned rig pattern on bluff walls, and I also had the marina. And then I also found a shallow water area up a river, had stained water, a little bit dirtier water, and I felt real comfortable up there. And even though there wasn't the quantity that I was seeing elsewhere, the quality seemed to be on average very, very good. So going into the first day, I knew that I wanted to start at that marina because the marina was the most obvious of my patterns, and I knew that it was more likely to be an area where other anglers would also fish. So I wanted to hit it while it was fresh, and so we started the first day at the marina fishing a wacky rig. Not big enough. Look at this water. Man, I'm not liking all the Guadalupe here, but we're not going to be here long, I have to tell you that much.
Give you a Score Tracker update. We're now 33 minutes into the first period. There's a big one.
Gonna get where you're at. All right, that's keeper. All right.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
All right, we are on the board. Check that out. That's for my wife right there. Katie, love you. And back, we are on the score tracker. That was a slow start, I gotta tell you. Way slow. Caught him on the wacky rig. Let's get another one. After passing through the slips in the marina that I considered the best stretch of slips, I decided to go ahead and start testing my bluff wall pattern with the Ned rig. So I ran probably a couple miles from the marina and started fishing the Ned rig on these bluff walls. Yeah, I'm gonna need to be where you're at. There we go.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
Ned rig, man. Ned rig right there. Man, I am so happy that I've got this gold label C-bar, because there is so many mussels. You can actually hear them when the wind blows. You can hear them on the bank, but there's so many mussels. And you know, I'm just dragging this thing right over these sharp rocks and everything. So really good line is really important. But man, every keeper is just a little bit closer to the ultimate goal of staying in the top 20. It's exciting when you lean into one. Like I've said pretty much on every fish that, hey, that's a keeper, and then it turns out to be a short one, or a light one rather. And you know the difference when you really lean into one. So after catching 2 scoreable bass with the Ned rig on the bluff walls, I was just falling too far down on Score Tracker. I knew I needed to catch up. I needed to start catching some more quality and less numbers. And so ended up making a run back to the marina. I knew that was my best spot. And unfortunately, I just had some real big execution problems, and ended up losing 3 fish that were in the 3-pound class, including one that was probably about 3.5, even close to 4. It was just unfortunate. Ended up losing those fish, and it really put me in a bad spot, both mentally and on Score Tracker. I really got spun out after that. I think I may have caught one other scoreable fish for the day, and I ended up being about almost 6 pounds, if not more than 6 pounds away from the top 20. So needless to say, I was extremely disappointed by the end of that day. And man, I had a huge hill to climb for the next day that Group A fished. Day 2 for Group A, I had got a day off while Group B fished, and I was ready to go, and I completely changed up my plan. Instead of going back to the marina, which I knew that was my best spot as far as numbers and size, I also knew that the zebra mussels were a huge problem, and I needed to get some positive momentum. You know, I'd lost 3 really good fish the first day, and I didn't want that happening first thing in the morning. I wanted to start off the day on the right foot, so I ran up my river that had the stained water, a little bit dirtier water, and I picked up a Z-Man snakehead swim jig, a pearl color, and with a goat trailer on it, also pearl. And then I also picked up a jackhammer chatterbait, 3/8 ounce in white and chartreuse, with a diesel minnows pearl trailer on that too. So 2 reaction baits, just covering water, fishing these docks, and it put me in a really, really good headspace to start the day.
£2, 2 ounces.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Oh, darn it. Standing violation, 2-minute penalty.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
£2, 0 ounces.
Stay on there. Yes.
Wow.
Right?
Steady. Cover his eyes. Go. £1, 15 ounces.
Oh man, that line is fried. That is why you use Seaguar fluorocarbon right there. Woo! Oh, robbery. Just absolute robbery. Whoa.
No touch.
This will get me in the cut. Everybody else is gone.
£2, 1 ounce.
All right, close.
More. Look on the back of that motor.
Oh yeah, look at that guy. I want to pet him. I like snakes. I don't mind snakes. Oh, there he is. Don't think he's gonna go. I'll weigh him.
No. £1.
After catching 4 scoreable bass in the dirtier water, I was fishing this one backwater bay off the main river channel for, a good 20 minutes and came back out to the river channel and found a tremendous amount of current. It just came out of nowhere. You can see right here, if you look at the edge of the dock, it is just absolutely ripping. out of there, and, and this video doesn't give it any justice. All the trees, all the submerged trees and bushes were just shaking like crazy because of the current. It was just a crazy amount of current that just came out of nowhere. So even though I tried to catch fish in the current, I was hoping that it would improve the bite. I didn't get a single bite afterwards, and ended up making the run back to my marina, and this time with heavier 12-pound test gold label fluorocarbon, and got to work.
Keep. Oh yeah. Guadalupe. 1 pound, 13 ounces. Ow. I got the way of Guadalupe. All right. They're strong. They are strong. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yes. Two pounds, 13 ounces. Did you see that? Yeah, when he went back. Oh my gosh. Dude. He fought like a 5-pounder. Incredible. He got me on that brace too if it wasn't a 12-pound test. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh. That's a fish landing violation. 2 minutes penalty. Close to putting me in. 1 pound, 15 ounces. Pound, 14 ounces. Yes. Yeah, Mike. Okay. Miles are bringing me a cameraman, and they're right behind us, right here. You want them to come in right behind you?
What's that?
They're right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, come on in right behind us. I got you. Yes, Joe. Thanks, guys.
All right. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Hi, Jenna. Just caught a 114.
Smile with that fish. You were in 20th place.
Woo! There's fish. Good one. Good one. Good one. Oh, come on, baby. So strong, dude.
Yes!
Whew. All right, guys. So, made an adjustment this morning. Been fishing up shallow all day. We had a lot of muddy water, and
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, right there. Making adjustments today. I came back to my marina after working shallow, and now we're just kind of fishing the outside of this marina, which I hadn't done before. It was so hard for me to get those fish out of these slips because all the mussels and everything, you can tell them all amped up. And man, I'm telling you, coming into the outside edge was a really, really good decision. I caught 3 keepers so far on this outside edge, so we're gonna keep on doing that. There was another one following it. Gotta catch my breath. I haven't been that excited all day.
As you can tell, I got pretty amped up after catching that fish because that fish right there bumped me into the top 20 to make the knockout round. I was in 17th place after that fish, and with about 15 minutes ago, I knew that Score Tracker does not rest, that guys really had a good shot at bumping me out, so I wanted to keep the pressure on. And for the next 15 minutes, as the clock counted down, I really worked my tail off to get another bite, and but fortunately, nobody else was making any moves. It was a really, really slow moving day, and ended up finishing the round in 17th place.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out into period 3.
I don't want to celebrate too fast. Tell me. Oh man, we're waiting for a Score Tracker update here.
Give her a next update.
Okay. Man, I tell you what, guys, this was a struggle today, but I'm super, super happy. Because I had so many issues and kind of got spun out, losing some big fish. The first day, I decided to go fish, heavy line, heavy tackle, fish that jackhammer and that snakehead swim jig up shallow in that dirty water, and just had a blast doing that. And then the current really started ripping. It ripped so hard that, there was no way for me to be able to fish those areas, and I wasn't getting any bites. So made a really good adjustment to come back here to this marina that's really paid off. But the biggest key was going to this outside edge, this break wall. This break wall made it a lot easier for me to get those fish away from all the zebra mussels and everything, and overall, helped me catch 3 good keepers on the outside. So that was a big, big deal. Where are we at?
th place.
Yes!
You find them? You get it?
Heck yeah, I got him.
Get it?
I got it.
I was watching you earlier on the live feed.
We did it.
Awesome.
We climbed out of a hole.
You been deep all day?
No, I fished shallow pretty much. Yeah.
You got it. Good job. That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I was watching the live feed earlier.
That was awesome.
That's awesome. What a crazy lake to fish.
It is a crazy lake. But guys, that right there is the beauty. That is the beauty of this format, is to be able to make it out of a hole. I dug myself a hole, no mistake about it, on day 1, and just be able to catch a lot of keepers. See you guys. You too. just being able to catch all those fish and dig out of that hole and make the cut. Awesome.
Making the knockout round in my very first Bass Pro Tour event was a huge accomplishment for me and a huge relief, especially after my day one performance in Group A. Overall, I had a great event here at Travis. Travis is a really, really cool lake. Doesn't necessarily fit my strengths, but overall had a great time making adjustments and essentially getting a good check. Ended up finishing 30th overall in the entire event after the knockout round, which, you know, it's not a stellar finish, but you know what? It was a lot of fun, and it was better than I expected after the first day. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and also check out 44tackle.com. They are a great partner of mine and also the sponsor of this tournament breakdown video. They've got an awesome selection of tackle on their online website, and they've got free shipping for orders over $35. So check them out. They are awesome. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you out on the water.